Happy New Year's, guys. First video of the new year. I know. How exciting. And, a lot of people say, oh, new year, new me, new year, new me. And they don't take it seriously. Me, I mean it. I'm taking it seriously. I'm going to show you just how serious I'm going to take it. I'm going to become a new person right before your eyes. All right. I guess here we go.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne.
Does anybody under the age of 50 pay for cable anymore? I'm genuinely curious. I'm 21, which basically means I'm 32 now. And I have not had cable. Like, my parents have not paid for cable in like over a decade. So it's very interesting to look back and see like all the channels that I used to watch, what kind of stuff do they make now? And during my yearly checkup, I actually checked on the Travel Channel this year. I remember I used to watch some like flea market flip show on my grandma's TV because I don't know, my grandma used to watch it. Don't ask me stupid questions. And I saw their episode catalog, and it is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. One thing you'll learn is that they don't travel anywhere on the Travel Channel. Everything that you see is a reality show. I couldn't tell you why. If you go to their website, you can actually see a catalog of like a ton of different shows. Some that caught my eye was Seven Little Johnsons. Great name, man. Awesome name. You couldn't come up with anything else? Nothing else. MILF Manor 2. Obviously, the first MILF Manor did so good that we needed another one. And then the last one I saw was Bailey Out Loud, which I was initially confused about because it just seemed like a white woman with a reality show until I Googled her name and it turns out Bailey has Tourette's. So they named the show off of the fact that she has a disability that makes it impossible for her to be quiet. Nice. Awesome, man. I'm going to pitch my own show to the Travel Channel, and it's going to be John on the Ground, and it's going to be about a guy in a wheelchair because, that's just what we're doing nowadays. I also looked through their 90 Day Fiancé catalog, and I figured out they had 28 different renditions of the same exact show. How? No. Why would anybody watch that? Who is keeping this company in business? Let me know personally. Scrolling through their catalog, I actually found out I will have an infinite amount of content because this channel is just a bunch of random stuff thrown together that is all terrible. But funnily enough, I'm not talking about any of those shows. I wanted to introduce you to Conjuring with Kesha. Yes, by some grace of God, Kesha, the musical artist who was only really popular way back when, has a ghost hunting show. I also figured out that a lot of my friends follow Kesha on Instagram. Why? I didn't even know she still released music. Now, there really isn't anything to the show itself besides Kesha. Like, it's just your average ghost hunting show. It's just that Kesha is hosting it. I wanted to know who came up with this idea. I didn't figure out who, but like who was the first person to think Kesha ghost hunting? Like, who connected those two dots? Because they seem like they're all the way out here, but somehow they met here to make the best ghost hunting show you've ever seen in your life. I'm going to walk through episode 1 with you just so that you can get a little taste of what it's like. I only watched 1 or 2 episodes, but I realistically could have watched the entire catalog because there's only 6 episodes, obviously, because it never got a season 2. Thank God. The episode opens with a millennial pause, which I feel is so perfect. But also, she opens with like an angle that you for sure have seen your dad take a picture at. Like, if you look at a white guy's Facebook, his profile picture is for sure the angle that she's recording at. Despite having thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment, every now and then the show will pivot to like the camcorder POV that she has and is like recording with, which is so funny to me because she is almost never recording level. Things are always like slightly askew or like way too dark. I have no idea why they choose to do this. Also, she has a ton of stickers and like customization stuff on the camera to make it seem like her camera. But you notice how I said seem? All of those stickers, pristine condition. There's even rhinestones around the lens, which lets me know for sure she is not using that thing. If she was actually using it, there would be rhinestones missing and the stickers would be faded. She's being fake performative, just like some of those guys out there. Put her next to the guys that like matcha and listen to Claro. Why is she next to me? Come on, I'm not performative, guys, please. So the hook for her show is that she'll have like guests come on with her, and it's like usually people that you'll know, like other celebrities that she likes, I guess. The celebrity guest for this episode is Whitney Cummings, and I had no idea who that was, so I had to Google her. She's a comedian, and I watched some of her stand-up on YouTube. It's not too bad, nothing crazy, but she's not a bad comedian by any stretch of the means. But also I looked at her filmography, and I saw one of the most notable things that she was a part of was Good Morning. You know that really bad MGK movie Danny Gonzalez made a video on? And I was wondering, the entire time I was watching the episode, I was wondering why she looked so familiar. And it was because I seen her in that movie, because after Danny made the video on it, I went and watched the movie because it was so bad. But I need you to know that she was a part of that so that you know exactly what kind of jokes will be coming out later when obviously she starts joking and stuff because she's a comedian. They're not good at all. I'm going to let you know now, this show is exactly what you think it is. Imagine with me for a second, the two sorority girls that sit in the middle row of the auditorium during every lecture. They have their Alani News on the desk, their iPads with the keyboard attachment out, ready to go. But as soon as the professor starts lecturing, they just get on their phone and scroll Instagram Reels. Now take those two women and drop them in a haunted building, and you have this show, to a T.
It just felt dead. I just could feel the death.
This building shut down in like 2009, which to me doesn't really feel old enough to be haunted. Like in my head, whenever I think of a haunted building, I think like 1960s, 1970s, not the same year that Wii Sports Resort came out.
In the shape of an upside down crucifix, like a bad omen.
So it was just built in the shape of a cross? Like, what do you mean? Okay, right here, let me help you out. See, look. See, it's not haunted anymore. There you go. Episode over.
Prisoned were a mix of hardened homicidal maniacs, alongside the unwanted and misunderstood members of society.
What do you mean they sent people they misunderstood to this prison? What? Hey, so if you're anywhere outside of the societal norm, you're coming here, buddy. What are you in for? I killed the man with my bare hands. That's nothing. Me? I like Instagram Reels of girls' feet. I better get out of here. They always run. The first half of the episode is mostly informational, I guess. It consists of Kesha and Whitney going around and getting people to tell stories about the prison to them. And just imagine someone telling a story about you being brutally murdered, and this is how somebody chooses to react.
Somebody had snuck up behind him and slit him from one ear to the other.
I feel like if I was in the afterlife and I saw someone hit a thumbnail face at my death, I would for sure come back and start haunting the place that I died at. For sure, 100%. Now, I don't necessarily not believe in ghosts, but I do find it really hard to believe it when somebody says, hey, this place is haunted, for two main reasons. How many times have you heard this exact story before?
She recited the Lord's Prayer, and all of a sudden she says her back's burning. We turn her around, and she has 3 big claw marks down the length of her back.
The 3 claw mark thing is such a cliche, dude. Like, when are demons gonna start mixing it up, bro? The day I see a demon pull my pants down and start going crazy on my knob, that's when I'll start believing. And W, there's always an incentive for these places to be haunted. Every time. Google the name of this prison, and of course, you find out you can buy a paranormal investigative overnight stay for like $1,500. So they have 1,500 reasons to peddle these stories to people to try to get them to come to the prison. But besides that, one of the stories that these two women tell are about the creeper, which is some guy came out crawling on the floor and then crawled up the wall. And I'm supposed to be scared of that. You just described to me Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood hero, and I'm supposed to be terrified? And then when they take him to the room where the creeper is supposed to be, this is how the show treats it.
Y'all ready?
No. Holy shit.
What are you reacting to, dude? It's a hallway. Who reacts this way to anything? They leave and come back the next day, which I didn't know you were allowed to do during paranormal investigations. And for some reason, Kesha is dressed up like a cowboy. They also have a demonologist coming in today to do more talking and I guess to keep them safe. So let's meet this guy. His name is Dave, and he brought a whole slurry of stuff to I guess help them investigate. Including these crystal triangles, which we never see again. I have no idea why he brought them. He probably brought them because he thought Kesha would think they were cool. He then begins talking about how demons affect people and stuff, where he drops this absolute gem of a line.
Possession is the invasion of the mind and body by a demonic force. The effects are life-shattering, producing mental health disorders, physical illness, and criminal behavior.
You heard the man. Hey, you heard him. If you have autism, ADHD, like League of Legends, or feet, it's the devil inside of you, boy. You gotta get it out. You can tell this is the Kesha ghost hunting show because they bedazzled the flashlights. Really nice going, guys. Really, you're just making peak cinema here. He also brought a bell that, in his words, summons angels. And rather than using it to protect themselves, or hell, even taking it to a children's hospital and calling angels to heal kids, they instead hang up in a hospital for the ghosts to play with. Nice, man. You got a divine gift from God, and you're just gonna go like, I don't know, man. Just put it over there somewhere. What are you doing?
And it's gonna hang down. And if something moves it or manipulates it, we'll know.
No! Why would you ring it? The angels are gonna get mad. You're wasting their time. What's up, Dave? You called? Oh, nothing again? Dude, that's not just a gift for you to play with, man. That. Oh, hey, Kesha, what's up? Big fan.
You're doing it with us, I feel okay.
I'm staying.
You are staying.
Okay, if you're
I will
staying.
stay.
Okay.
Oh, guys, don't worry. He's gonna stay. Oh, thank God. Given the option to either go back home alone in your bed or stay the night in a prison with Kesha. Oh, such a hard decision. It's okay, Kesha. Stay close to me. I'll protect you.
The only thing that I need help with is getting the other cameras up so I can see Kesha too, because I don't see her.
I told you, bro. He's only here for Kesha. Calm down, man. He doesn't see her for 5 minutes, and he's scratching at the neck. I can't see Kesha. Yeah, Kesha tries to do like a ghost box session, which if you don't know, they set up like a radio or some type thing for like a ghost to talk into so that you can hear it. What's the science behind that? I don't know. It works. I don't know. Nothing comes of it. Nothing talks to her the entire time. I don't know why they left this in the show. I just wanted you to see that so you can see this SpongeBob that is on the door right there. I just thought that was awesome. Imagine trying to be scared in the same place as the Bob. I couldn't. He's too chill. He's too chill of a guy. Then Kesha pulls up to the same room as Whitney, and while there, they hear a growl. Ooh, so scary.
What was that?
Now, I could be going insane, but they play a flashback of the first growl sound that they heard, because they heard two. Doesn't matter. But I could swear to you, it is not the same growl sound. I'm gonna put it like side by side to each other so you guys can like hear it. Let me know if I'm going insane or not, because I've listened to this audio clip like 50,000 times. I do not think it's the same growl. I think the audio guy messed up and accidentally dragged the wrong file into the second clip while editing this episode.
What was that?
So then they get this device to like 3D map the area around them. And so it's supposed to 3D map like figures and stuff. So if there's a ghost there, like the creeper, he's coming back, then it would 3D map him. And as soon as she pulls out the device, obviously the creeper is there on the wall.
Is it touching your leg? Do you feel anything
feel it?
touching your leg?
I don't know.
So since this is the creeper, obviously this is its hand touching Whitney Cummings' leg. You should not be doing that. You didn't have consent. This is its foot. This is its head. This is its other foot. And this is... There's a reason why they call it the creeper. Then Kesha just leaves. She goes, is there a demon in here? And then this like device goes off that to signify that a ghost is touching it. And then she just leaves. You can't do that, man. This is your show. That's what you came here for. Talk to him. Then David pulls up to the rescue after everybody else leaves. Thank God. Thank you, David, for coming and saving us. He says this really cringy line like he's Superman.
There's nothing in this place that's worth any one of our souls. So let's wrap it up.
Which is very funny because the entire episode, they cut to him and he was just sitting down looking at a screen. He wasn't doing anything this entire time. And then the episode ends. If it feels like nothing happened in this video, if it feels like I didn't really like explain what happened in this video, That's because nothing happened in this episode, I swear. And I am not watching the other episodes to see if anything happens in those, because those probably suck too. Yeah, ghost hunting shows are so silly, man. I remember I used to be terrified of them when I was younger, because I was an idiot, right? Like, even if ghosts were real, if the most they can do is swing a bell, I'm not too scared of them. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that was the Kesha ghost hunting show. Like I said, there's 5 more episodes, so if I, inspired you to go watch the other ones, watch them. Let me know what you think. I don't know, man. Let me know any other really funny ghost hunting shows or any really funny shows in the comments. I will probably make a video on them. Yeah, so do all that YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, how's your New Year's resolutions going? Mine's going great. My resolution was to get 6 feet taller, and it is already happening. I'm currently 1 foot shorter. So I stream on Twitch again, so you should come by and watch if you watch Twitch streams. If you don't, then just join the Discord. That's your payment. If you can't watch the Twitch streams. I'm in that Discord all the time, just talking and having a good time. So yeah. Thank you. I love you. There's a ghost behind you. Bye. Mwah!